2015, much of the underpayment coming during layover periods. There are likely to be additional penalties. Those will be determined by a judge. Steve Futterman, CBS News, Los Angeles.
President-elect Donald Trump released a Thanksgiving video in which he calls for national unity following the election. He acknowledged the campaign was brutal and says now is the time to come together to move the country forward.
We've just finished a long and bruising political campaign. Emotions are raw and tensions just don't heal overnight. It doesn't go quickly, unfortunately. But we have before us the chance now to make history together.
Trump will spend Thanksgiving at Mar-a-Lago. Now it's time for the KYW Business Report. Here's Jeff Bellinger of Bloomberg Business.
A report from Washington on international trade in goods will get scant attention from investors this morning. The Market Services PMI survey may be of more interest, but today marks the traditional start of the holiday shopping season, and much of the focus will be on consumers. A survey by Bankrate suggests that stores may be slightly less crowded today than they were on prior Black Fridays. Mike Cetera is a personal finance analyst at Bankrate.
Fewer people are saying they're going to go shopping in a brick-and-mortar store this year than in the past. We conducted the same survey 2 years ago, and there's about a 5 percentage point decline in the number of people that say they are going to be going to the store.
The good news for retailers is that people who say they will shop in stores today expect to spend more than they did 2 years ago. The stock market will be open for an abbreviated session. The closing bell will ring 3 hours early. Miss Sloane debuts in movie theaters today. This week's other new films were released early because of the holiday. I'm Jeff Bellinger, Bloomberg Business for KYW News Radio.
Business reports on KYW News Radio at 25 and 55 after every hour. President Obama delivered his last Thanksgiving turkey pardon, an annual event that absolves a couple of turkeys from the cutting board. The president also used the occasion to help carve out his legacy.
That's worth gobbling about.
Aside from the bad jokes, the traditional Thanksgiving turkey pardon is not usually about politics. But with Donald Trump coming in vowing to undo much of Mr. Obama's work, the current president felt like crowing a little.
6 straight years of job creation, the longest streak ever. Low unemployment, wages are rising again, inequality is narrowing, the housing market is healing, the stock market